The Presley family has enjoyed a lot of good times and a lot of success over the years, but there has also been a lot of tragedy in the family as well. And in this video, we are going to look at those moments in greater detail. So if we go back to January the 8th of 1935, Elvis's mother, Gladys, suffered complications while birthing twins. That's right, Elvis Presley was a twin. Elvis survived, of course. However, his twin brother, who was to be named Jesse Garon Presley, was stillborn. So this was a major tragedy right here, of course, very heartbreaking for Gladys and Vernon, Elvis's parents, to have that happen. And Elvis's twin brother Jesse is now buried at Graceland next to his mother Gladys. And now we come up to 1958, and this is where the death of Elvis's mother Gladys occurred. Elvis and his mother had always been very close, but she struggled when Elvis was shipped out to be in the army, and she died of a heart attack on August the 14th in 1958. And Gladys was only 46 years of age when she died. Elvis, just 23 at the time, was devastated, saying, "It broke my heart. She was always my best girl." And now we come to 1977 and, of course, the death of Elvis Presley himself. Elvis had transcended the entertainment world, a world-famous musician, a movie star. Hey, he was the king of rock and roll. You would have to travel pretty far and wide to find a person who hasn't heard of the name Elvis Presley, right? But it was on August the 16th, 1977, where Elvis Presley died. This was 19 years later, pretty much to the day after his mother Gladys had passed. Elvis, who had entertained millions around the world, died of a heart attack at his home in Graceland. He was just 42 years old. And now we fast forward 43 years into the future. Lisa Marie Presley, the only child of Elvis Presley, it was her son, Benjamin Keough, Elvis's grandson, who tragically died by taking his own life. This occurred in July of 2020. Benjamin was only 27 years old. And this really hit Lisa Marie Presley hard. Lisa Marie shared this statement, talking about the loss of her son Benjamin. "I've dealt with death, grief, and loss since the age of 9 years old. I've had more than anyone's fair share of it in my lifetime, and somehow I've made it this far. But this one, the death of my beautiful, beautiful son, the sweetest and most incredible being that I've ever had the privilege of knowing, who made me feel so honored every single day to be his mother, who is so much like his grandfather on so many levels that he actually scared me, which made me worry about him even more than I naturally would have. No, just no." And now we come to January of 2023, and the death of Elvis Presley's only daughter. That's, of course, Lisa Marie Presley. She passed away on January the 12th. This was just 4 days after Elvis's birthday, his, of course, being on January the 8th. She died of a heart attack also, just the same way in which her father Elvis and her grandmother Gladys had. Lisa Marie was only 54 years of age and leaves behind 3 daughters, Riley, Finley, and Harper. So this is the timeline of the Presley tragedies, and if we look at the lives of all these 5 Presley family members, all of their lives were cut very short, starting with Elvis's twin brother, who didn't even get to start his life at all. So this isn't just 1 or 2 tragedies, this is several tragedies all strung together. And these 5 we are looking at here in this video range from 1935 right up to 2023. So you are looking at a span of 88 years there. And a big takeaway here, of course, is the age of which these Presley family members have passed away. Lisa Marie Presley, at the age of 54, she was the oldest member to pass away. And 54, guys, that is not old, right? Elvis and his mother in their early to mid-40s. Lisa Marie Presley's son, just 27. So as I say, their lives have been cut very short. And just before I go any further, no, I haven't forgotten about Vernon Presley, Elvis's dad. He died in 1979, just 2 years after Elvis died. He too also had a heart ailment when he died, and he was just 63, so you can also place him in amongst this list as well. But Priscilla, Elvis's former wife, she is still going strong. Graceland is still there for the fans to visit. Lisa Marie Presley, her 3 children, Elvis's great-grandchildren. So the legacy lives on there for sure. So there definitely has been a lot of tragedies and sadness in that family. But as I say, the legacy does endure. All of the Presley family members I have mentioned in this video are all laid to rest at Graceland in the meditation garden, and at least are all together now in that way. Thanks guys for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next video.